Cricket, love the cricket on the SportsMax zone. Despite him being omitted from the playing 11, Rovin Powell's Delhi Capitals registered their second win of the Tata Indian Premier League with victory over Sunrisers Hyderabad in match 34 earlier on Monday. The Capitals posted 144 for 9, batting first. Manish Pandey and Axar Patel both got 34. Washington Sundar took 3 for 28 for Sunrisers. In reply, Sunrisers Hyderabad, led by 49 from Mayank Agarwal, could only manage 137 for 6 of their 20. Anrit Norkia and Axar Patel both claimed 2 wickets as the Capitals won by 7 runs. Brian Lara surely extremely disappointed. Here are the highlights.
Kumar was sensational with the new ball. It swung a little bit, not a lot, but swung enough to get the outside edge of Phil Salt before he had scored the first ball that he faced. Then Mitch Marsh came in and took 3 boundaries of Marco Jansson's first over. Then Warner got the first 6 inside the power play for the Delhi Capitals, his first 6 of the season, before Natarajan came back and got that crucial wicket with Mitch Marsh looking a little dangerous. Him coming back into form is so crucial. Then Sarfaraz with that brilliant hit. But it wasn't quite going right for them. That made it 57 for 3. Then Sarfaraz 58 for 4. And still in the same over, Aman Khan made it 62 for 5.
Yeah, then there was a bit of a partnership between Manish Pandey and Axar Patel. Played a few shots. It wasn't at an express pace, but they at least got them deep to a slightly defendable score. And then there was some crazy running between the wickets. Excellent throw from Washington Sundar. A little bit of a yes, no, off you go. But all in all, Delhi Capitals will be bitterly disappointed with this effort of theirs, having won the toss and decided bat first. Got a boundary on the last.
A look at the highlights. Yeah, good for the Delhi Capitals. A wonderful start in that power play. Had to ensure they were still in the game. If they were to win this one, they did that, made sure that not too many runs were scored in that power play, and so could then apply pressure in the middle of the game. Bobbed him down. Harry Brook, they followed him, didn't give him the room he was after outside off, and in the end tried to go the other way and got bowled. And then some runs here and there. Looked they could put it together, and then Mayank Agarwal, having played decently for his 49, was undone by Axar Patel. A beautiful delivery, and from there it just looked like it was slipping away. Shots required, and when tried, didn't come off. The bowling did its part for being particularly good, and because of it, the wickets were taken. He threatened. Heinrich Klaasen played beautifully in combination with Washington Sundar. It looked like they were going to get them over the line. They were on the way back, but it had gone up to 13. That was dropped, and you thought, oh, it might well be. It might be their night. It's just meant to be. But then that, his countrymen having him caught in the deep, and then too much to do. This over from Mukesh Kumar, just outstanding to finish it off with Yorkers that couldn't be put anywhere at all. 11 to get, they needed.
Yeah, tough loss that for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's have a look at the table following the latest match in the Indian Premier League. Of course, Chennai Super Kings at the top with 10 points. Then you have 5 teams on 8 points: Rajasthan Royals, Lucknow Super Giants, Gujarat Titans and the Royal Challengers Bangalore, along with Punjab Kings, the Mumbai Indians on 6 points. And then you have 3 teams on 4 points: the Knight Riders with the West Indians, Andre Russell and Sunil Narine, the Sunrisers Hyderabad, their mentor Brian Charles Lara the Great. And then you have Delhi Capitals with Rovman Powell, who just can't seem to get a game. Nikhil Uttamchandani joins us to have a quick look back at today's contest and what is happening in the IPL. Nikhil, hope you're well. Talk to me quickly about today's contest, a match between 2 struggling teams, but how disappointed must Brian Lara's Sunrisers Hyderabad be not getting across the line?
I think very disappointed, Ricardo, when I look at the way that they started the innings. I mean, anytime you're in a run chase, you only need 144 runs for over, just above 7 and over, and you're 36 for 1 after the power play. I think you'd be disappointed in any T20 game, simply because in T20 cricket, I think we're going to see a model where teams are happy to sacrifice 2 or 3 wickets. You have a Klassen coming in at 6, you have a Aidan Markram coming in at number 5. I just felt they could have gone a bit harder in the power play, but even looking past that, look at the 10 over stage, they just needed 87 runs with 9 wickets in hand, and it just seemed like they took the foot off of the gas pedal and in the end had too much to do towards the back end. Now, obviously, Delhi bowled extremely well through their spinners Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav, but I definitely look at this and say, guys, this was a game that we really should have won.
Yeah, and both Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Delhi Capitals struggling. Can you explain to us why Rovman Powell cannot make this Delhi Capitals team?
But I think, first of all, it's been tough between him and Riley Russo, obviously, to fight for that one overseas mid-order spot. When I look at the numbers for both of them, Rovman Powell, 7 runs in 3 matches, and obviously there's been a clear weakness to spin. And for Russo, only 44 runs in the 3 matches. So I think they desperately need one of those overseas players to come good in the middle order. I think it's not too long before we see them go back to him. But I think last year, when you look at the way 2022 went for Rovman Powell, similar start, struggled early against wrist spin, but they backed him throughout the tournament, and he really made up for it towards the end, finishing explosively for them in terms of the last 5 overs. I think they really could try him again. Yes, surfaces are a bit tougher now because they're going from state to state, but I just think, he's a match winner and someone that can really be aggressive for them in the middle, where I think they're really struggling, missing a Rashad Pan. So I definitely think you're probably better off having a pretty shot at the top and then, of course, getting a Howell or a Russo back in. I would love to see Rovman do well for the Delhi Capitals.
Yeah, for sure. Nikhil Uttamchandani, thanks very much for that quick link, and we'll be chatting again throughout the course of the week. Take care.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, that's our IPL segment for this Monday. IPL live on your home of champions on Tuesday, 9 a.m. in Jamaica, 10 in the rest of the Caribbean. Stay with us. Interactive to come on today's show.
Stay with SportsMax on YouTube and follow us on all social pages for updates, news and entertainment.